Hello, macroeconomics students. My name is Sunny Ray Holmes, and I have both the privilege and the pleasure of being your instructor for economics this semester. So this is an online course, and you may be happy to know that it is self-paced. So when you log into Canvas, you'll notice that modules 1 and 2 are already open. So you can go ahead and jump right in. One of the things I'd like for you to do is check out Module 1. One of the things that you'll see in Module 1 is a link where you can buy your textbook. You'll also see that there is a link for your very first assignment, and that's called the Sources and Citations assignment. In economics, we are constantly looking at and analyzing data, and there's lots of theories that help us to analyze that data. But it's important that we recognize those theories. We don't want to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. So when we are tracking down sources and when we're citing our data, we want to make sure that it's from very credible sources, and that we're not kind of stuck in a loop of Wikipedia. So I've given you some instructions on how it is that we rank credible sources in economics, and that should be one of your very first stops after securing the textbook. A little bit more on the textbook. When you get the textbook, you will have access to the online site. And online, there are a couple different things that you can do. Also in Module 1, you'll see that there's an ungraded assignment, so no points here, but just so you can get used to the online system and submitting work, such as your homework in there. I have a link for the graphing tool, and it's really sort of a tutorial, so that way you just get comfortable with the software that we'll be using in this course. In addition to that, there's Smart Work 5. So when you buy your book and you get your online access, you automatically have, again, access to all the homework assignments, which are all under the same umbrella called Smart Work 5, version 5. So you'll notice under Module 2 that we are covering the first 5 chapters of the book, and every chapter has its own smart work or its own homework assignment. Finally, there are also inquisitive assignments, and that's a bit of a play on words. You'll see the spelling on it, the spelling of that once you get into the online system. But inquisitive I use as extra credit in the event that your grades are not improving as they should. So for the first exam, there is no extra credit because you haven't had an exam to improve on. But between exams 1 and 2, 3 and 4, etc., if you are scoring below the class average, inquisitive is a way that I'm able to not only allow you extra resources to study and learn material that maybe you didn't get the first time around, but it also allows me to grant you a couple of points there to help boost your grade. All right, so last thing is, in the first module, be sure to read the syllabus. Maybe I should have said that first, but there's a link there, and it's actually the very top link in Module 1. So check that out and float me an email if you have any questions. Email, especially email that's sent in the Canvas system, is the best way to reach me. I do not live in Texas anymore, and I do work full-time at another college, actually my alma mater. I love teaching economics, and so teaching at the place where I got my degree means a lot to me. But you all are my only online class, so there's something very special and very unique about the teaching and the pedagogy that I have with you. So send me an email, and I have it such that your Canvas emails will come straight to my mobile device, and I can respond usually within 24 hours. All right, so let me wrap this up. I think that in Module 1, you'll find that a lot of your questions are answered as far as how the class is going to go, but it is self-paced, so take it in order. I expect you to go Module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for Module 2, here's where you get into the meat of what we're going to be learning. As I stated, it's chapters 1 through 5. You'll have 5 homework assignments in Module 2. You'll have 2 quizzes in Module 2. There's an exam in Module 2. It's meant to be a proctored exam, but because you all are an online class, if you're not at a physical high school, then you'll just need to take your exam on a computer that has a webcam. So it's still a sort of digital proctoring, even if you don't have a physical person, say for example, at your dual credit institution. All right. Last thing, the discussion board. So there are some writing requirements in this course. One of them is the very first post, which there's a link for in Module 2. But the other, you'll see a link for in Module 1. And this is an ungraded, again, opportunity for you to introduce yourself, not only to each other, but also to me, because I'm very interested in all of my students. So drop me a line or maybe even a video if you'd like. It'll be public to everyone, but I would just like to know who you are and why it is you're taking an economics course. So go ahead and head on over to Canvas, click around in Module 1, email me, message me if you have any questions, and definitely drop a note and let us know who you are on the discussion board. I'm really looking forward to this semester, and I'm looking forward to getting to know each one of you individually.